Hi, my name is Erik Stout, and as a Worldpackers volunteer, I met Geoffrey Awuma, who is the founder of the Kagaali Foundation that operates in Bugiri, Uganda in Africa. In this video, I'll share with you the genesis and goals of the Kagaali Foundation, their current predicament, steps that are being taken to change the situation, and why they need your help right now. Geoffrey became an orphan when he was 9 years old. Despite life's difficulties, he later became a DJ, and his sound company provides sound systems for parties and events in his hometown of Bugiri. In the fall of 2020, Geoffrey was 24 then, he heard about a single father who passed away in his community, leaving 3 young orphans behind. When Geoffrey checked the situation out, he found an infant and 2 kids of 4 and 7. Both the children and the house were in a very bad state. He took the children to his home to provide them with basic necessities, and then went looking for any living relatives of these kids. Shortly he found their grandmother, so he took the children to her. However, she was financially unable to all of a sudden feed 4 mouths, so Geoffrey and some friends decided to share with her the little money they could miss themselves. Their charity was quickly noticed by others in their community, particularly by widows and single mothers with children, all of whom had difficulties to make ends meet, let alone being able to send their children to school. Since education, especially in Africa, is a basic requirement for children to get out of poverty, without help, their prospect looks pretty gloomy. That is when Geoffrey and his friends decided that they wanted to make a difference for their community. They wanted to give the children a fair chance at a self-sustainable and fulfilling life, while providing poor widows with a decent old age. The Kagaali Foundation is born. Slowly but surely the foundation began to support more orphans, abandoned children and elderly in their community. For the children, basic necessities like food, water, shelter, clothing, medication and school supplies were provided where possible. The elderly were made sure to have enough food and shelter. Today, the Kagaali Foundation is an official CBO, which means community-based organization, that provides support for 75 orphans and abandoned children and about 30 elderly women in their community. Unfortunately, besides a short period in 2022, it has proven difficult to find donors who can help the foundation to carry out all its desired operations. Therefore, up until this point, Geoffrey and his friends, whom also form the board of the foundation, pay all of the foundation's operations from their own limited resources. As a result thereof, right now in September 2025, there are no funds to pay for school supplies at the beginning of the current school year, which means the children cannot attend school. And despite trying to make up for lost school time with some improvised homeschooling by Geoffrey and his team, it is obvious that if the Kagaali Foundation wishes to continue serving its children and elderly, something needs to happen that can change the current situation. Recognizing this, we have recently made contact with a local social worker who has been involved with many successful programs to empower communities on the ground here in Bugiri by making individuals more self-sustainable through education, skills and entrepreneurship trainings, and supporting people to cultivate land. The first meeting was a success, and he sees much potential in the Kagaali Foundation's ideas. He has graciously offered his support in a few key areas where the foundation needs help. For example, translating their ideas into a clear and workable proposal, which opens the door to make Kagaali a healthy foundation that can keep on serving children and elderly in need in their community. Having said this, in the short term, the Kagaali Foundation urgently needs funds in order to get these children the school supplies they need, so that they can get back to school, hence this fundraising campaign. Therefore, please, give a child a future, share this video and donate now. Thank you so much for watching.